Welcome back to Brick by Brick, episode 2. As promised, we are going to hang out, drink wine, and learn shit. Let's dive in. I'm going to ease into the real estate part of this podcast. So unless you've been living under a rock, you know that the real estate market has low supply and high demand and has seen significant changes over the last 5 years. Houses under $400,000 have less than 1 month's worth of available inventory. Those are crazy numbers. You're at a point in your life where you're thinking about buying a house, whether it's your first one or your third one. Super exciting. This is the market you're playing in. 5, 6, 7 offers on one house. One person went over the asking price. It is a jungle out there. But you find a place you love. You make an offer. Your agent tells you there are 3 other offers, and the seller is asking for everyone's pre-approval letter. Pre-approval letter? Your friend's dad told you the bank loves to give money away to young people with good credit. You don't know your credit score, but you're sure it's good. So you don't get pre-approved, and your agent didn't ask if you were pre-approved before you started looking. Now you're up Schitt's Creek without a paddle because you really love the house, but the other 2 buyers have pre-approval letters. Do you think the seller is even going to look at your offer? No. No chance. You lost the race before you even got to take off, and no amount of money is going to make a seller take an offer from someone who doesn't know they can even get the money. When I bought my first house, I got pre-approved 6 months before I had even saved my down payment. I was 24, I had a great job, and I started using their RRSP match plan to help me because I had done some research and knew I could use the first-time home buyer plan to help me buy a house. I used that RRSP plan, but I didn't really know what I was doing. So I called this amazing realtor I knew, Kim Fox, and she said, go get pre-approved so you know what you need and how much you can afford. The mortgage broker helped me understand what I needed paperwork-wise and how much the bank would lend me. I knew what paperwork I would have to provide and my timeline for taking the money out of my RSPs. I was patient, but I had a plan. If you're thinking to yourself, I should really buy a house in 6 months, don't wait for 6 months to get pre-approved and start all the heavy lifting. Do it now. Maybe there are things on your credit bureau that you didn't know were there that aren't yours and are bringing down your score. I see this a lot. Or maybe you have more debt than you realize and you need the next 6 months to pay it off. Start making plans now for your future. You will be so grateful that you did. That pre-approval is really your golden ticket. It lets you know how much the bank will lend you. It lets me, your realtor, know I'm not showing you houses that you can't afford and therefore giving you an unrealistic version of what your house might look like. And it gives the seller peace of mind that you aren't wasting their time. This isn't the Nike podcast, but just do it. I'll end us off with a quote I love by Warren Buffett. Rich people stay rich by living like they're broke. Poor people stay poor by living like they're rich. Thanks for tuning in.